Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and this is Rouse Rising. On my channel, I like to share with you all about homemaking, and that includes cooking, cleaning, food preservation, and grocery hauls. If you are into all of that, be sure to click the subscribe button. I would love to have you a part of the Rouse Rising family. Let's get into this grocery haul. All right, we got a small little grocery haul from Grocery Outlet to share with you all. We just got back in town and I needed to stock up on a few things like coconut water because we just got through the stomach bug and we're out of all of that. So over here we got 2 bags of grapes, some little baby mandarins, some organic Lady Alice apples, and a melon. And then back here, Riker really likes these pepperoncini and we use them in a Mississippi pot roast. Then I always like to stock up on olives anytime I see a good deal on them, or not stock up, but I like to get one because we can go through one of these jars in like less than a week with my family, charcuterie boards and all that kind of stuff. So got one of these to replace the one that we just ate, and I try to keep a couple of jars of olives in stock for snacking and stuff. And then back here, nori seaweed sea salt with kids snacks. And then we needed to restock on our olive oil. I have gotten some from Azure, but I needed a backup bottle. So this is just to go into the pantry's rotation because we are on our last bottle of olive oil, and I like to keep a backup because we use this for bread and all kinds of stuff. Lots of cooking. Ooh, I just realized the top's dented. You should pay better attention than I do, because if your top is dented like that, then that means the seal is probably broken. So, but there's no oil leaking out of it or anything. Anyways, try not to get bottles like that. Obviously, I didn't pay any attention when I purchased that. Yeah. And then some Truly Superfruit juice concentrate, just to boost our immune systems and have something yummy to drink. This was an impulse buy at the checkout, and it was really good because I got 2 of them and I already ate through one of them on my way home. All right, organic blueberries. We got these to put on yogurt. Some mixed vegetables. Hagen really likes these. They're like her favorite thing to eat vegetable-wise. Green peas, because we do macaroni, cheese, and peas. We mix them. That's how I get my kids to eat more vegetables. So we mix those with that. This is a probiotic drink that I bought from there as well. I don't know where the can went, but Aaron and I split it, so he has the can somewhere. It's tasty. All right, and as I told you, we had to get some coconut water. These were $2.99 each, and this was $4 for that. A little bit expensive, but Mama wanted some juice, so we got some juice. All right, Hagen is dairy-free, mammal product-free, all that kind of stuff. And she's been really bummed out that she hasn't gotten to eat some of the same things the other kids have eaten, namely butter and cream cheese on like bagels and things like that. But she can have some toast here at home and put some cream cheese on it, some of our homemade bread. I need to make some bagels, so maybe I'll do that for her as well. And then right here, we've got Earth Balance butter, fake butter. So it's organic whipped buttery spread. I had to make sure it didn't have any avocado oil in it or peanut oil because she is allergic to both, but it does have seed oils and things in it. But right now, you know what? Anything to get this little mama to eat. And she's really missing butter and her dairy products. So we had a bit of a reaction from peanut oil on Chick-fil-A French fries. We failed to, even it says it right on the boxes, and we didn't realize until we got back to the hotel room when she started itching. So we have to be real careful with things like that. But she was missing butter, so we grabbed her this imitation buttery spread for her toast and her bread and to cook her vegetables in and things like that. And then we also got this Kite Hill protein yogurt for her. I've got some yogurt for the other kids that's dairy, and this is plant-based. So she can have some yogurt with some blueberries. Because if you have ever tried to go dairy-free before, you know that there's a kind of a withdrawal period to that where you just really miss the fatty, salty, tasty, yummy dairy stuff. And so these things will hopefully kind of help her get over that hump. We've got 2 dozen eggs here. These were almost $5. They were $4 and something cents, close to $5, which I think is just outrageous. And they still have the egg limit. You can only buy 2 cartons. No matter what size they are, you're limited to 2 here in Oregon. Okay, we needed some sandwich bags, kids' lunches, some tall kitchen bags because we're running low. And then we got some of these last month because they were $1.99 a box. And Hagen can eat these. So she can't have eggs either. So breakfast has been tough when we make the kids eggs and sausages and things like that. She can't have any of that. So she can have this and she can have chicken and turkey. But for breakfast, we're just trying to find her a variety of things that she can tolerate. So got 4 more boxes of that. Yeah, it's sugary, not the healthiest, but hey, we're just trying to get her to eat some food by any means necessary. We've got Big Wave Hawaiian barbecue chips and sea salted potato chips. We don't buy a lot of chips, but those are what we're getting for this time. And then over here, I got myself some goat cheese. And then we try to stick to once a week where we don't go out to eat very often, but we do buy convenience foods on occasion to give me a break and to give Aaron a break from cooking all these meals. So we got Hagen, these plant-based enchiladas from Amy's. And then the other kids will have pizza on that night. So we got a 4-cheese pizza and a pepperoni pizza. We always like to keep something easy like this because we do have those times when mom and dad just don't want to cook. And, well, that's every night, but sometimes, though, we need a break. So these are, like, for instance, today we got home from our trip and we hadn't had lunch or anything yet, but we had pizzas in the freezer. So we just went ahead. We kind of had a travel day and didn't feel like making anything. And I was going to grocery shop. So it was nice that Aaron could just throw some pizzas in the oven for the kids. And then I could go to the grocery store. And they didn't have any vegan plant-based pizzas at the grocery store I went to. So I had to get Hagen these instead. But we'll pick her up some pizzas from a different store next time we go next week sometime. And then I like this goat cheese. I put it on my salads and things like that. Just because I'm cow dairy free, but I can still do goat dairy. Hagen cannot do goat dairy though. She can't do any mammal products. So I forgot about these. We got these too because they're dairy free, egg free, and all that stuff. Hagen can eat them, but we had to hide them from Bodie because he ripped them open and was eating. Yeah, he already had one, so I had to put them away, and then 5 minutes later forgot about them. So there you go. These are good. That's it. And my grand total, see if we can find this receipt. Grand total for these groceries was $158.28. Seems like pretty expensive, but we got some good organic stuff. Lately, we've been doing a lot of oatmeal because Hagen can't have eggs. We do this oatmeal, and so this has cinnamon, sugar, and salt in it, and then I also need to add some coconut oil. We need some fat in there, but not a coconut oil. So what are we gonna do? Oh, Hagen's got her butter. So I'm gonna put some imitation butter on for Hagen's, and then the boys, everybody else is gonna get regular butter. For dinner tonight, we went to the fresh canned pantry in my pantry and got out this jar of cannellini beans, and we're gonna warm these up and then just heat them up on the stovetop. We're also going to cook up some mixed vegetables. These are Hagen's favorite. Everybody loves these mixed veg. I also cooked some rice in the Instant Pot with some bone broth. And this is what we're having for dinner tonight. It's a real simple meal. I got this ready in 15 minutes.
And then
so easy. It's so nice to have canned beans on the shelf. It's nice to have a bunch of rice in stock. And I also have a lot of canned chicken broth and bone broth on the shelf that I'm able to add to our rice, which makes the rice so much more nutritional. I hope you guys enjoyed this little easy meal. All right, let's check out this bread. This is all fresh milled wheat, and I didn't add any all-purpose flour to this. So you can see a lot of you have been asking, you're like, my loaves are flat, they're not rounded. Well, this is what it looks like, and we're gonna slice into this. While this isn't the, you know, the most fluffy loaf on top, it doesn't have that nice shape because I made it in the bread machine and I didn't go back and reshape it or anything. I just let the bread machine do its job, but you can see it has a beautiful crumb. And it's feeding us, it's filling our bellies, it's delicious bread. But yes, this is all fresh milled. I used it out of that container. I milled up a whole bunch of flour last week, and so we were able to use that to make our daily loaf of bread after our trip. And I was able to make the kids their sandwiches for lunch. I made this at like, I don't know, 7 o'clock last night, and yeah, I was like, oh no, we don't have any bread. I need to make sandwiches. And that's the joy of knowing how to make your own bread, is that when you can't get to the grocery store, you have the ingredients and you can just make a loaf at home. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I will see you in the next video.